1, 2. Check, check, check. Test, test.
Need a check. Check, check. Check. 1, 2.
Yep, gotcha.
Hey there. Okay. I forgot to put the YouTube key in. Okay. We all make dumb mistakes. You want to do a sound check? Okay.
Sound check, John. Sound check from Century. Sound check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sound check. Sound check. This is take 2. Sound check from Century. Take 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take 2. Check, check, check. Here we go. Take number 3 this time from Century. Take number 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Take 3.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
105.5 FM KACH.
I'm Dan Keller, Mayor of Preston, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jay Butters with Alta Bank, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, this is Lyle Fuller with the Fuller & Fuller Law Firm, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Larry Morrison with Evergreen Financial Partners. We are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
105.5 KACH. We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. It's time for more great local high school sports action. We'll join the My Local Radio Sports Network coming up in 20 seconds from Mark. Everything is set. We're ready for another great sports broadcast on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. Enjoy what should be another great broadcast coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. The following is a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting. It's time for Preston Indian Sports. This game is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com. This is the Polar Bear pregame show. Coming up, we'll have details on the upcoming game. We'll visit with the coach, and we'll look at the other games going on around the area. It's all on the Polar Bear pregame show. The Polar Bear is back and better than ever. Grab some for lunch today or stop by after the game. Polar Bear Burgers and Shakes on State Street at the south end of the city of Preston.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, as we welcome you to the Snake Pit. As tonight, the Preston Indians once again hit the road as they're at Century to take on the Century Diamondbacks. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter here with you from the Snake Pit. John Beverly back in the KACH studio tonight as our studio coordinator, and glad to have you along. Preston's been off for 8 days since that big win over the Pocatello Thunder as they improved their record as they come in tonight 12-3. They're also still riding that nice long winning streak that they've had, and they'll put that on the line here tonight as they'll go back into conference play as they'll take on the Diamondbacks. We'll talk more about this game as the Polar Bear pregame show will continue right after this timeout on the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
105.5 FM KACH.
I'm Dan Keller, Mayor of Preston, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jay Butters with Alta Bank, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, this is Lyle Fuller with the Fuller & Fuller Law Firm, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Larry Morrison with Evergreen Financial Partners. We are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
105.5 KACH. We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
And welcome back here to Century High School. It's time for our news and notes segment for tonight's game. It's brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's on State Street on the north end of the city of Preston. John Slaughter joined me on the broadcast here tonight. John, of course, Preston's been a week since they've been on the floor since that big win against Pocatello.
Yeah, and we expect it's good to get a rest, but to keep that rhythm up, competitive rhythm up, it's best to have games at least between 1 and 3 nights apart. So,
when you come off, are you still riding an emotional wave after that win, or you have to knock some rust off here early on?
Well, the boys, they know that they accomplished a good feat the other night, and I think their momentum is high. It's just that they can't let up, even on a team, which they should beat tonight, but you never know how things are going to come out.
So they come in, they've against the Century team that struggled this year. They come in with a record of 4-10 on the year.
That's right, but they're still, they're a competitive team. They're still going to give it their best, and just like we saw in other games, we can't give up. We've got to play hard.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk to Coach Jones as the pregame show continues. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wills. We're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Welcome back here to the Polar Bear pregame show. Time to step into the Coach's Corner with Tyler Jones, brought to you by Evergreen Financial Partners. Let me get ready for this game here against Century tonight. It's 8 days ago now since last time we spoke. And of course, you came away with a big win against Pocatello.
Yeah. After a game like that, it's hard to wait 8 days, and we've had that momentum. We've been playing some really good basketball. Had a huge win, at Pokey, and then we've had to wait, and but we're excited to get back out there tonight. Another big conference game here on the road.
In case folks listening at home have forgotten, you're also on a 6-game winning streak.
Yeah, I really think the team's starting to come along, and make some big strides. And I thought that Pocatello game showed a lot of, toughness. It wasn't a perfect game again, but, we had a lot of ups and downs. We bent a little bit, but we never broke. And the kids just kept fighting and found a way in a tough environment to get a huge win for us.
You put the fear into me there with 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter with that turnover.
Yeah, so I called timeout. The ref came before we even gave the ball to him, and I said timeout, and I guess he didn't hear me. And then he went to the corner, and then I was yelling and yelling. No one looked at me, and we throw the ball away. So it was bad on my part there not getting the timeout. But, and then fortunately we were able to get a stop there and hold on.
It was definitely a big win, probably the biggest win of the year, but you still have a handful of games left. Let's talk about where that starts tonight here with Century. Not having a good year, but still a very tough team.
Yeah, when you only have two teams in your conference other than yourself, every game's huge. 4 games really matter during the season, and this is one of those. So, they're young. They have some experience. Blackhawk's a really good player. A couple of their bigs have played a lot of minutes, but they've been up and down too. And I thought last week was one of their better games. They played Highland. They lost by 10 or 12, but they were in the game the whole way. And the young teams, they find a way. They get better as the season goes. And over the years, we haven't had many great nights in this gym either. The Snake Pit's always been a tough place, and I expect no different tonight. They play well at home, and they're going to come out with something to prove as well.
As you get ready for this game here this evening, where do you look for your guys? I mean, you need to be able to go out and just establish what you guys do try to do on a day in, day out basis.
Better starts, but on the road, if you can, a team that doubts a little bit, if you can come out and punch them and really jump on them, then it puts you in a good spot. But if you come out and allow that team to get confident and hang around and make plays, then you're playing with fire. Any team that gets some confidence, they can, do anything. So I think the start will be big tonight. I do think we have a big size advantage. We've got to use that to our advantage, and then transition. It could go either way. If we can get this game in the 60s, 70s, then I like our chances a lot. So we got to play our pace, and then they're always physical. They defend well. Coach Frost does a good job, and they're going to try to get physical with us and make it ugly, and we've got to be able to handle that and play our game.
Good luck tonight. Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach Jones with us here before the Century game. We'll take a timeout. Back with more right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
And welcome back to the Polar Bear pregame show. The Polar Bear is back and better than ever. Stop by and check it out for yourself at the south end of the city of Preston. This is where we normally take a look at other games going on around the area, but the weather for the last few days has certainly wreaked havoc on the schedule. Well, let's take a look at the other games scheduled for tonight nonetheless, brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto. Stop by to find out how much you can save at Naylor Insurance at 223 North State Street in Preston. Other games scheduled for tonight, but still subject to cancellation because of weather. The schedule looks like this. It'll be Rigby at Highland tonight. Madison will take on Blackfoot. Idaho Falls will go to Bonneville. Shelley hits the road as they go way up north as they'll go to Sugar Salem tonight. Marsh Valley will be at Teton. Wood River will come down the mountain as they will go to Twin Falls tonight. Jerome will be. Burley will go to Caldwell. Filer and Buell get together tonight. It'll be Soda Springs at Declo. Bishop Kelly will take on Ridgeview, and Columbia will take on Skyview tonight. That's your look at other games going on around the area. Brought to you by Naylor Insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston for home, health, life, and auto. Stop by and see how much you can save at Naylor Insurance. And tonight, the Preston Indians are at Century to take on the Diamondbacks in the first of their two games for the year. As we'll take a timeout, we'll come back just moments away from getting the game going. So we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip on the way here on KACH, My Local Radio, and on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today.
Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
And welcome back here to the Snake Pit as we get ready for this evening's game. National anthem's been played. John, they're getting ready to announce the starting lineups. What do the Indians have to do to be successful tonight?
Well, Dan, they've played 15 games. They know who they are. We know who they are. And they need to play who they are today. They have to play above the rim. They have to be aware, take control of the ball, and make good passes, and assist each other. I would like to see at least 5 or 6 in the double figures tonight. Share the ball, let them play hard, and do what they can do.
Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. For the Preston Indians, it's the usual 5 who will get the start this evening. That, of course, is Titan Knapp, Reggie Larson, Jake Schumann, Cruz Harris, and Drew Jones. They turn out the lights here inside the Snake Pit to announce the starting lineups tonight for the Century Diamondbacks, who come in on the year with a record of 4-10. Starting lineups tonight for them is Jordan Wilkinson, a sophomore. Kind of hard to see. We're sitting at one end of the court. Number 2 is Elias Blackhawk get a start tonight as well. Also getting a start this evening.
Number 10, number 11.
Number 11 is Spencer Payne. Number 10 we don't have on our spot sheet. It wasn't on the roster. They sent us to us earlier.
And number 15.
And number 15 is Zach Gillespie getting a start tonight as well. So for the Indians, they come in with a record of 12-13. Of course, the big news was the movement in the polls. This week for the Indians. In the media poll, they jumped to the number 1 spot over both Pocatello and Hillcrest, and they're number 2 in the coaches poll behind Hillcrest at the start of play this evening. And here we go as Larson jumps center against Wilkinson, and the Diamondbacks control the opening tip. Out top, ball taken away immediately by Harris. All the way down the floor, left-hand layup is good.
Yeah, used his body, gave a left-hand layup from underneath the rim. Great move by Cruz.
Back out front, ball comes to Wilkinson down on the left block. He lost it there, and Knapp makes sure he doesn't get it back as he flips it over to Jones. Jones up into the front court after the turnover. He'll bring it back to the top of the key, stop and pop a 3 and hit it. Wow.
Wow, that nice shot, nice large arc on it. Great job by Jones.
Jones wanted a fast start. How about 5 points in the first 40 seconds of the game? There's another turnover taken away again by Drew Jones. Driving all the way, goes around Blackhawk and gets the layup.
He cut Blackhawk off on the run to get in front of the basket so he couldn't block it from behind.
And quickly, Century wants a timeout. At 53 seconds into the game, they trail 7-0. It's timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, don't forget to stop in and look for your new look. It's Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH.
So Preston indeed comes out to the quick start as they lead 7-0, not quite a minute into the game. As full court pressure now as the Diamondbacks able to get it up into the front court. Indians try to trap the ball. Comes over here on the left side, fumbled away. Harris almost had a steal, but he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, real close to the sideline there. Didn't have much room there. Still a good hustle.
Right in front of the officials, too, so unfortunately he couldn't quite get away with it. So they bring it back in. Gillespie swing it all the way back over onto the right side. As coming back out top, they'll swing it back over to Blackhawk on the angle left. Back out top as it's there to Gillespie again. Now back to Blackhawk. Bounce it down low. Turning, going to the basket is Spencer Payne for the layup.
Yeah, good move by Spencer. He made a spin around Cruz and went up for the easy layup.
So the Diamondbacks get their first point, 7-2, a minute and a half into the game. Back out top to Jones, looks at another three. Good again.
I think he's worked on that three-point shot. I mean, he's been good all year, but that one has nice spin on it, nice large arc.
Driving, and a pass down low from Wilkinson, intercepted by Harris as he stepped right in front of it. Get it back to Schumann. Schumann tried to come across the key, lost it. Chased down by Larson, back to Harris. They go back on the angle left, back to Jones. Now back up top as it comes back to Schumann. He holds it there, back over to Larson. Snap the pass down low as it comes to Titan Knapp and drop the ball out of bounds. 10-2, Preston leads, 5:53 left here in quarter number one as we come to you from the Snake Pit here in Pocatello. As back out top, that's Gillespie. His three-pointer from straightaway is no good. Tried to tap the ball to control it, taken away there by Schumann. Schumann gives it back to Larson. His 13-foot jumper is going to be just a little bit too long.
Yeah, Larson went up. He didn't quite have his body set to shoot that shot up, and it kind of went up and drifted off his hand over the rim.
First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call 208-852-5700. Ball angle left, comes back out top. Held there as it came to Blackhawk. Now the return pass back to Blackhawk. Driving down to the block and loses the ball, lost it out of bounds. It's going to remain Century ball as Blackhawk will bring it in from right under his own basket. Oddly enough, right in front of us. As he lobs it in back to the top of the key, driving, putting it up, and the shot there is no good. Taken away again, and here come the Indians as it's Larson.
He went up.
And he gets fouled.
Yeah, he went up strong to the basket, but he was fouled, and that's why the ball hit hard off the glass and came back out.
Yeah, it's a first team foul against the Diamondbacks. As Zach Gillespie draws the foul, his first in the game as well. As Larson goes to the free throw line to shoot a pair, and the first one is good. So for Reggie, averaging 14.6 a game, that leads the team. He had 20 the other night in that big win over Pocatello just across town. Second one good again.
Just an excellent ball player, Reggie is.
Yes, he is. So back up into the front court. Preston leads in double digits already as it's 12-2. Back out top to the key. Wilkinson will hold it and give it back to Blackhawk. Blackhawk watches the cutters go through, gives it back to Gillespie on the right side. He'll pull up a shot from there. That's no good. Long rebound is off. Payne had it, and he tries to go back up. He's going to be fouled there by Titan Knapp.
Yeah, Titan used a lot of body to get to the ball, but he did get all ball with his hand, but he got him with the body. That's a good call by the official.
First on Titan, first on the team. And it's going to send Spencer Payne back to the free throw line. First one no good. Spencer is a 6-foot senior. Tonight's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center with the finest care that you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Payne back to the free throw line. His second free throw is good. So Payne's got three, in fact, all three of Century's points. And it's 12-3 with 4:40 to play here in quarter number one. As Schumann gets it up into the front court, gives it back to Jones. Jones has 10 points already here in the first quarter. Back to Schumann. Back in the corner to Jones. He looks at another three. That's no good as the high bounce and a foul against the Indians.
Oh, no, they called on Cruz.
Yeah, Harris from behind. That'll be his first, team second. And it remains 12-3 as once again the Diamondbacks bring the ball back up into the front court. Back out top, Blackhawk. A three from straight away. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Up high is Knapp to grab the rebound. Here come the Indians on the run as Jones brings it back up into the front court to Harris. Right down the middle, weaving it through traffic, and the layup spins in and then comes back out. As quickly back the other way, here comes Gunter. Gunter back outside to Payne. His three is going to be no good. Payne with the rebound, almost fell down, able to get it back. Gives it back to Wilkinson in the left corner. Finally able to get loose and get the ball back out top as it comes back to Blackhawk. Blackhawk across the top of the key, back to Wilkinson. Gives it back over to Bentley Gunter as he stands on the angle left. Back out top again as they swing it all the way back around over onto the right side as it comes back over to Wilkinson. Wilkinson just a sophomore, but he's about the biggest and most physical kid on the team. Blackhawk spins. Jones is able to strip it away, and then Schumann takes it away. Here come the Indians again. Schumann all the way. Layup is too strong as the rebound pulled down there as it comes off to Payne. Back up into the front court as the Indians drop back on defense. Still 12-2 with 3:05 to play here in the first. As it's Gunter swinging the ball back around as it comes back to Blackhawk on the left side. Tries to drive on Jones, and we got a offensive foul. Blackhawk reached out and almost straight-armed Jones.
Yeah, that was a good call by the official over there on that left side. There's Benny.
Coulter Moffitt will come into the game as Schumann will go to the bench. Hey, coming up on Saturday in the pregame show, the next Preston home game against Blackfoot, we have a special feature interview with Coulter Moffitt you're not going to want to miss. Jones to Larson on the right side, holds it there, swing it back across the top as it comes back to Moffitt. He'll hold it, get it inside, try to get it to Harris, taken away. As here comes Blackhawk driving. Blackhawk puts his shoulder in and gets the basket and the foul.
Good call by the official. Coulter didn't have a chance to get set in front of Blackhawk. I think it's Blackhawk, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and he put it in, so it gave them an extra 2 points there.
So Moffitt draws the foul. And Elias Blackhawk at the free throw line, and that is no good. But coming over is Samuel Billings to tap it out of bounds, so the ball's going to stay with the Indians.
Yeah, surprised he out-jumped Cruz on that rebound there.
12-5 with 2:35 to play here in the first quarter. Preston got off to a fast start in the first 2 minutes of the game, then really has cooled off in the last 4. Jones, the outside, back outside. Larson, the three from the right side is good. Reggie's got 5.
That's the Reggie Larson we like to see. Take them shots.
Back
there he is.
Back to a 10-point lead as it's 15-5. 2:10 to play here in the quarter. Back out top to Blackhawk. Blackhawk will swing it back around as it comes back to Gunter. Gunter wants to drive, shoots over Winder. That's no good. Winder able to turn and face up and get the rebound. He'll give it back to Jones, into the front court. Back over to Moffitt in the left corner. His three-pointer's an air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Indians.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I thought it came off of Reggie.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to give it to Century. It's 94 feet away, and it looked like the referee was pointing Preston's way, but rather he's just telling where the ball was going to come in from. We're sitting at the baseline at the end of the court nearest the Preston bench. We'll explain why. As the cross-court pass intercepted by Winder. Here comes Carson back up in the front court. Back to Jones. Another three. That's no good. Long rebound comes back to Larson. 1:30 to play here in the quarter. As they give it back to Harris on the right side. Back to Winder from the right elbow. That's no good. As he tries to go up and get his own rebound, but he commits the loose ball foul.
Yeah, the Indians have missed, they've had 1 3-pointer in there, but they've missed 4 easy shots underneath the basket. They're just not coming off the glass like they should.
15-5, 1:28 to play here in the quarter. They won't let us sit at the scorers table, not because they don't like John's cologne, but rather with the new scoreboards they've added here, they don't have any available electrical for us over there. So we have to sit here at the baseline where there's power we can plug into in the wall. Blackhawk in the front court. Swing it over onto the right side as it comes there to Gunter. Gunter back out top, back to Billings. Billings gives it back there to Gillespie. 6 seconds to shoot. as it comes back outside with 3, with 2, with 1. They're not going to get the shot off as, nope, they didn't. They call it a shot clock violation. First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Remember, they do good deeds daily. Call to find out how at 208-852-5700. 45 seconds to play here in the quarter. Preston by 10, 15-5. Inside Larson from the right elbow. Shot goes down, comes back out. Rebounded there as quickly. Here come the Snakes back the other way as it comes to Gillespie. They'll swing it all the way back around. Back out top. Top of the key as they hold it there. Waiting for the Cutters to go through. Dribbles between his legs a couple of times. Now wants to spin. Goes up. Larson blocked the shot as Preston able to take it away. It comes to Larson. Tries to go up for the dunk, and he comes up short. Here quickly, here come the Diamondbacks again back the other way as it comes to Gillespie. He gives it to Billings in the left corner. Back to Gillespie. They swing it back out top with 6, with 5. Shot clock is off with 4, with 3. Again, they don't know the clock as the shot is up and in at the buzzer by Gillespie.
Yeah, that's, the Indians, no one appreciates a dunk more than I do, but, we got to make sure we get those shots. If we're not, all alone underneath there, they need to go for the glass.
So Preston outscores them 15-7 in the first quarter. We'll go to the second coming up right after this. This is the My Local Radio Sports Network.
BAASKETBALL, MyLocalRadio.com.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Start the second quarter. Preston has the ball. The movie this weekend at the Worm Creek is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. For showtimes and tickets, look at their website. It's wormcreek.org. As the shot from Moffitt is no good. Rebounds off, comes off to the Diamondbacks. Here comes Blackhawk again back the other way. Blackhawk now wants to cut, spin, go down the middle. His layup goes down, comes out, tapped away, and taken away by the Indians as Jones has it quickly up the floor. As Schumann uses the glass and puts it in.
Yeah, Schumann kind of a little jump hook right there to get up right over the top of the rim.
17-7, the lead back out to double digits again. Wilkinson in the front court has it there for Century. He'll give it back to Blackhawk. Blackhawk looks on the angle right. Now working against Schumann, comes back out top. Three-point attempt there, put up by Payne, and he hit it. Payne has 6, and it's 17-10, and Jones needs a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your look at Magnolia Road, 12 South State Street in Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
BAASKETBALL, MyLocalRadio.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
So the Indians have the ball after the timeout and a 7-point lead, just a minute into quarter number 2. So both teams have taken a timeout in each of the 2 quarters early on. As I should say, that is Bryce into the game. Holds it in the right corner, down low to Harris. Back outside as it comes to Jones. Drives along the baseline, pulls up there. His shot partially blocked. Comes back to Knapp as he goes up and he's fouled.
Yeah, the Diamondbacks showed some good defense on that one against the Indians, but we finally kept getting the ball once it was tapped under where Titan was fouled.
Spencer Payne draws the foul. It's his first foul of the quarter against the Diamondbacks, and Knapp to the free throw line and hits the first. That's his first point of the game. One thing about Knapp was the other night in the game against Pocatello, he did a really good job against Contreras.
And he's doing a good job tonight, too. He's had about 3 rebounds, I think, in at least 3.
Pull-up jumper from the right side, put up there by Gillespie. That's no good. Knapp has the rebound, lets Bryce run in front of him. So Bryce brings it back up in the front court. Schumann has it, top of the key, just outside the three-point area. He'll hold it there. Waiting for the offense to set up. He'll go to Harris, who now cuts through. Harris on the angle left, gives it back to Bryce. Bryce will pull the ball back out. Again, now he takes it down into the left corner. The shot from there is no good. Gillespie pulls down the rebound quickly. Here they come back the other way. Bounce it down low to Wilkinson on the baseline. A blocking foul against Knapp.
And Knapp couldn't quite get position on Wilkinson.
That's going to be 2 on Titan. First team foul against the Indians of the quarter, and Blackhawk will bring it in from the baseline front court. Looking over at the Preston bench, and Jones does not seem happy. As again, it comes inside in the paint. Payne turning, finally gets it back outside. As waiting for the cutters to come through. As it comes again back to Blackhawk on the right side, down the middle, all the way, spin it up, and no good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, Schumann got him as he came up. Good move by Blackhawk coming into the middle of the key.
That's the first on Schumann. 2 quick team fouls against the Indians here in quarter number 2. They lead 18-10 with 5:42 to play. So Elias Blackhawk to the free throw line. Blackhawk, and there's been a lot of Blackhawks make their way not only through here but through Pocatello High School as well, as he misses the first free throw.
Right, they're very well known for their sports and athleticism.
His second is good. So he has 3, and they cut the lead down to 7. Remember, they've trailed by as many as 10. As Preston got off to a quick start, but offensively have certainly cooled down now over the last 8 minutes or so. As Schumann takes it into the right corner to get it down low to Harris. Reverse layup is good.
Nice move by Harris. He came right around Blackhawk and up and over, used the left hand up over the screen.
Cruz has 4, and it's 20-11 as they stretch the lead to 9. The pass comes to Payne, tries to put it up, no good. There's Larson to grab the rebound and quickly brings it back the other way. Back in the front court. As it comes back, they get it to Bryce. Weaves his way through traffic, down low to Larson for the layup.
Great assist by Bryce that time. Kaysen did a great job getting the buck to Reggie.
And a timeout called again by the Diamondbacks. This will be a full timeout with 5:03 to play. Preston leads by 11, 22-11. Ladies, remember, for tops, bottoms, shoes, or accessories, it's Magnolia Road, where you'll find them at 12 North State Street in Preston. This is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Now, John, I'm sure everyone will agree that the win over Pocatello was the biggest win of the year for the Indians, but do you realize that they did it by making the maximum out of the minimum? That was their lowest scoring game of the year, 52 points.
Yeah, but you have to hand it to Pocatello. Their defense was extremely well. So did and Preston played well on defense too, because both teams were down below their average.
Yeah, that's part of why Preston won the game. They held Pocatello to 17 points below their season average as a team. As Century gets it up in the front court, and Gunter has it taken away by Jones. Here comes Drew back the other way. 4:45 to play here in the first half. Preston leads by 11. It's 22-11. Jones comes around the screen to the angle right, kicking off in the right corner to Larson, back out top to Harris. Harris, again, instead of giving it to Jones, will try to turn and go down the baseline. He gets cut off. Gets it back over to Schumann inside. Larson tries to go off the glass. It rattles around and comes back out. Pulled down there. The rebound off to Adamson. Back to Gillespie, back up in the front court. Back down low to Adamson on the right block. Put it up too strong, and Harris has the rebound. Tries to cock his arm back like John Elway. Instead, he'll put it to the dribble. Back up in the front court. Larson for three. That's no good. Rebound off as Bryce tries to spin it up reverse. That's no good. Tap 3, 4, 5 times, and finally Harris comes down with it. Harris on the left side of the key, puts it up, and it's in, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's one thing I enjoy about this team particular, but Cruz just showed a good example right there. They don't give up. Dan, when they're into that basket, we can jump out of the gym, so we have the opportunity to get a lot of rebounds.
Jordan Wilkinson draws the foul. It's his first, team's second, and Cruz Harris will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Harris, pretty good free throw shooter, and makes that one. He's got 7 here in the first half. Hold on a minute. He's getting his sub in. So tonight's game brought to you by Stokes Market. True value with the freshest meat and produce you'll find in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market on State Street, south of downtown Preston. So 25-11 as Preston goes on another little offensive spurt here midway through quarter number 2. As it comes in the front court to Gunter. Gunter back to Blackhawk. Bryce blocked the shot. Bryce goes to get it. Tries the dunk. That's no good. Preston 0 for 2 on dunks tonight. Here comes Payne again the other way. Blocking foul off the basket.
I've seen a lot of non-block charge fouls, but that one was ridiculous. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that, but yeah.
The coaches on the bench give Jones high fives because they agree with you. So first foul on Jones, third on the team as Payne misses the first free throw tonight. Hold on.
We had a player from Century move away from the key before the shot.
Now they're going to say that it was not a shooting foul. They're going to give the ball out of bounds here to Century now instead of free throws.
It doesn't make sense either.
Well, unless they said it was before the shot. It's the layup attempt. That's no good. Here come the Indians again, back the other way. Bryce to Schumann, back down low. Harris on the lob.
Nice pass by Schumann to Cruz Harris underneath.
Harris has 9 here in the first half. 27-13. Ball comes to the left corner, back outside. It comes to Blackhawk on the angle right. He'll dribble the ball back out a little bit and then throw it back again down on the right side. Held there. Swing it back out top as it comes to Payne. Payne back to Blackhawk, just outside the three-point arc. Gives it back to Adamson. Back outside to Gunter. Lob it down inside Adamson. Nice looking play there on the backdoor look. Adamson gets the layup.
Yeah, great assist. Easy bucket for the Diamondbacks.
Here comes Jones down the middle. Puts it up off the glass. No good, but Drew's fouled, and he's going to go to the line now with 2:46 to play here in the half. So the foul goes against number 10, but unfortunately we don't have a number 10 on our spotting sheet or on the roster.
I don't have a roster.
So it's the first foul on him, third on the Diamondbacks as a team, and Drew Jones misses the first free throw.
And he's usually up in the 75-80% free throw shooting.
Winder, Bryce, and Larson all return here for the Indians. As Jones' second shot is good. So Drew makes 1 of 2. He has 9 as well here in the first half. As you wanted balanced scoring, John, you've got Larson with 8, Harris with 9, and Jones with 9. You're still with 2:44 to play here in quarter number 2. Comes back outside. Blackhawk has it on the angle right. Looks down into the corner. Instead will roll around the screen as Adamson rolls to the bucket. They can't get in the ball. Good hands by Harris to take it away. Jones picks it up. Back to Cruz. Cruz too far under the basket by the time he got the ball and tried to throw it to a teammate. Instead, here come the Diamondbacks again back the other way and get the layup.
That's by our unknown player, number 10. We don't have a name for.
So it's 28-17, 2:05 to play. Preston still leads by 11. Back down low. They tried to get it to Larson in the paint, and he's fouled coming across the paint trying to receive the pass. It'll be a common foul out of bounds as the foul is going to go on Zach Gillespie, and that'll be his second, 4th on the team. Larson coming out just hobbling a little bit.
It looks like he's got a knee problem there.
As
heel or something.
Stealing. Have him take a seat. Knee, ankle. Gets over there and he stretches the knee out. As Preston will bring the ball in from out of bounds. As Winder comes back in to replace him. They get it into Winder, who dropped it. Get it back down to Jones. Reverse layup is good. Nice pass from Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce saw him cutting across from the left corner over there and caught him right on stride.
Jones has 11 here in the first half. Outside, Blackhawk. Comes back to Gillespie. He looks at a 3. That's too long. Tap by Harris, controlled there by Moffitt. Moffitt will give it back to Bryce, who brings the ball full speed back up in the front court. Back to Harris on the right side. Tries to go baseline, gets cut off. They'll get it back outside to Moffitt. Now to Jones, top of the key. Drew holds it there. Now back to Moffitt. Free throw line extended right to Winder. Back to the top of the key again. Shot clock down to 15, so still plenty of time as Bryce's pass goes behind Harris and out of bounds. Turnover against the Indians with 1:15 left in the half. And a 13-point lead, 30-17. Preston scored 15 in the first. They have 15 already here in the second as the pass intercepted by Cruz Harris. Quickly again back the other way. As they tried to get it outside to Moffitt, as it was Gunter to step in and intercept that pass. So he comes back to Blackhawk. He'll drive the lane and lay it in.
Yeah, that's just the kind of talent he has. He can drive, he's quick, he can change hands, use either hand.
Winder back up in the front court. He goes off the glass and in.
Great answer.
He gets his first 2 points of the game with 40 seconds to play. 32-19, Preston leads. Offensive foul as Blackhawk ran into Jones and gets the offensive foul this time.
Yeah, Jones was set, but Blackhawk thought he could use his arm to get around him and push off.
2 on Blackhawk. The Diamondbacks are now out of fouls, but because it was an offensive foul, they do not shoot. So with 39 seconds left, if Preston can draw another foul, they'll shoot free throws. Schumann to Jones, back to Schumann, up into the front court. 35 seconds left in the half. Schumann looks down the right side, back out top to Jones. Tries to go through traffic, gets himself double, triple teamed. Finds Moffitt down low for the backdoor layup.
Great cut by Moffitt as he came from the right side. Jones found him right in the middle of the basket.
20 seconds to play. Back up in the front court. 34-19, Preston leads. Comes back to Gillespie. Gillespie wants to roll toward the basket against Jones. Now going to be a double dribble. He lost it. Jones reached in and poked it away, and then when he picked it back up, they called it a double dribble.
I couldn't see. We were behind Jones there, but I couldn't tell if he got the ball or not.
8 seconds to play in the quarter. As Jones brings the ball back up into the front court, comes back to Schumann. He'll give it back to Larson. A long 3 to beat the buzzer. That's no good. Adamson has the rebound. He'll shoot it the length of the court, but it's no good. And Preston with a good quarter. They score 19 in the quarter, and they go off leading 34-19 after the end of the first half. Coming up next, it'll be the Puppy Steps Trading halftime report. We invite you to stay tuned for that. Our halftime score, Preston 34, Century 19. This is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
And welcome back here to the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report. Puppy Steps Training is an 8-week board and train program designed to give your puppy a head start in life. Wouldn't your life be better off with a well-trained dog from Puppy Steps Training? Well, John, the Indians outscored Century 19-12 in the quarter, and they lead 34-19 at the break.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. If we could get the snakeskin off the top of the rim up there, we've missed a lot of layups. We've missed a lot of shots. We'd probably be a lot further ahead. But, yeah, they're playing well. They're doing the best they can and getting a good shot. But before you take over, Dan, let me just give a shout-out to the Preston fans. We have more fans on the adult side over there, and I think we're really close to having more student body than the Century has there. I got to give a shout out to them.
Absolutely, I agree completely. Thanks to the Preston fans for making the trip over on a tough night, cold. In fact, Century didn't have school this morning because of black ice all over town. They couldn't get the buses on the road, so they had to cancel school for today. So the Indians with the lead, and of course, I have to keep going back to Jones's pregame comments. He wanted a fast start, and they get off to a 34-point first half.
Yeah, they did. They jumped out to a 12-5 start, real easy, and just climbed a little bit more each time. They did have a little bit of a letdown halfway through the first part of the second quarter, where they come down and brought it to within 7, but jumped back out to 15.
Second game in a row, Drew Jones has a very hot first quarter.
Yeah, and that's something that gets the rest of the Indians going too, because then they start sharing the ball and getting the ball out there. And I'm just impressed with some of the passes and the assists we've made today too. So great job. If we can just capitalize and finish the play.
Last thing I want to ask you about is the defense that Preston has played. They only allowed 19 points in the first half. Part of that was just because they didn't allow Century really a lot of good open looks.
No, and Century's trying to drive the ball. They're doing a lot that the Indians are doing also. They're driving the ball. They have the talent, but our quickness and defense and hands are stopping them from getting that extra shot underneath down here.
34-19. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll look at the stats from the first half. We'll do that as we continue from here at the Snake Pit at Century High School on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
At Farm Bureau, we're protecting people because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Well, Preston leading 34-19 after the first half, and time to take a look at the first half stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today, and stop by their office at 33 South 1st East in Preston, or call them at 208-852-2364. For the Century Diamondbacks, Elias Blackhawk had 5 points in the first half. Spencer Payne had a total of 6. It was 2 points by Zach Gillespie, 2 points by Kevin Adamson, and 2 points for the player we don't have a name for in number 10 in white. In fact, John, why don't you, we've got a couple minutes before the second half starts, why don't you run over the scores table so you can find out who number 10 is for Century. So that's the way the Century scoring goes in the first half. For the Preston Indians, Titan Knapp had 1 point in the first half. Coulter Moffitt had 2. Reggie Larson had 7. Jake Schumann with 2. It was Cruz Harris with 9 in the first half. Drew Jones led all scorers in the first half with 11. And Carson Winder also had 2 in the first half tonight for the Preston Indians. So they lead at 34-19 as we take a look at the stats from the first half of tonight's game. Tonight's game also brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For home, health, life, and auto, stop in to see how much you can save at Naylor Insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston. Teams starting to make their way back out onto the floor for the second half. This has been the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report. We'll take a timeout. Second half on the way. This is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Well, getting ready to start the second half. Preston leading 34-19. Third quarter brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have all the parts you need for your car or truck to keep it running strong. 17 South State Street in Preston. And we figured out who our mystery man is. Number 10 in white for Century is Adrian Gonzalez. So we apologize to the Gonzalez Marching and Chowder Society for not having his name. The Indians have the ball to start the third quarter. Jones has it up to the top of the key. Jones swings it back out top. Schumann drives down the right side. Nice spin move. Goes around Gillespie. No good. Gets his own rebound, and he's fouled trying to go back up.
That snakeskin is still on top of the rim. Another easy one come out, in and out.
So just 16 seconds into the quarter, the Diamondbacks have their first team fouls. The foul goes on Spencer Payne. And going to the free throw line is Jake Schumann, who misses the first. Tonight's game brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Use the code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Shop online at butterflyexpress.shop as Schumann missed both free throws.
Yeah, not a good trip down here this time for the Indians.
Kind of a tough start to the second half. So Blackhawk will have it out of bounds and bring it back up the floor. Blackhawk gives it back to Gillespie. Now back to Blackhawk. Got to get it across the timeline, which they do. As it goes to Gonzalez. Back outside. Now they get it down low on the block to Wilkinson. Lay it up and in.
Jones didn't want to commit a foul there. It kind of went right through Jones to the basket.
Lead is 13 for Preston with 7:20 to play here in quarter number 3. Just 45 seconds into the quarter. Larson has it there in the right corner. Down low it comes to Harris, who takes a shove from Payne. No call. The pass is thrown away as Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez up the floor. Left-hand layup is no good. Taken away by Schumann. Tries to get it to Larson. The pass is too far out in front of him and out of bounds.
Yeah, even as quick as Larson is, that was a little tough right there in the corner. He's limping too, it looks like.
Larson wears a little band just below his right knee as he is starting to limp a little bit more noticeable, trying to make his way back up the floor after that sprint coming to keep the ball in bounds. Blackhawk comes to Gonzalez on the right side. Free throw line extended. Back across the top of the key. We'll give it back to Payne. Payne got back to Blackhawk. He'll elevate for 3 and hit it.
Yeah, good shot by Blackhawk. No one in his face.
Lead now down to 10, 34-24 as Blackhawk now has 8 points in the game. Comes to Larson on the left side. Out top to Knapp, to Jones. Free throw line extended right. He'll elevate from there and hit it.
Come off the glass. Nice shot.
Jones has to call a timeout. I think he's got to get Larson off the floor. Timeout called by the Indians. Ladies, this timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Come in and check out all their selections available in most sizes at 12 North State Street in Preston. You're listening to the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
So Larson stays on the floor. Diamondbacks have the ball from the left corner. A three-pointer put up there, and it's good by Spencer Payne. And the lead now down to 9 as they get it back to single digits. 36-27, Preston leads. As the ball deflected out of bounds, Gonzalez got a hand on it, deflected into the Preston bench. 5:59 to play here in quarter number 3. Coach Frost up, jumping around, clapping his hands, trying to motivate his team, get them back into the game. As the Indians have it, it comes to Harris at the right elbow. Good backdoor look, but unfortunately it's out in front of Schumann and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Cruz is going to take a seat right now. That's Coach Jones says that pass is kind of a little errant.
So they get Winder back into the game. They got Winder and Knapp in at the same time. This is an interesting combination as Blackhawk has it on the right side. Comes around the screen, now goes back again, shoots over Schumann. Shot no good as Larson up high, bad knee and all to pull down the rebound. Quickly back up the floor as it comes back to Jones. Try to get it inside to Knapp, but Blackhawk flashed in front of him and knocked it away.
That just shows the quickness of Blackhawk as he saw that telegraph pass basically, came in and knocked it out of bounds.
Schumann looks inside, gives it to Knapp, or I should say Winder on the right block, back in the right corner. Now he wants to drive back. He gets fouled, but he can't get the shot to go down. So Jake could go back to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the foul was on Elias Blackhawk, and that's going to be 3 on him. So Schumann back to the line here for the Indians. We lead by 9, 36-27, and the first one is good. Tonight's game brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan.
Blackhawk's going to come out of the game.
As they'll get Bentley Gunter back in, a 5'10 senior. And Schumann will go back to the free throw line for the second free throw here. Second one rattles around and stays out. Wilkinson with the rebound. Get it back up the floor. Here comes Gonzalez. Top of the key. Shoots from there. Needs a bounce. Won't get it. Up high is Knapp to grab the rebound. He'll give it off to Winder, who brings it back up toward the timeline. Now he'll cross over up into the front court, looking for somebody to come get the ball, and he hands it to Jones. Jones on the angle left, comes back across the top of the key again. Now back to Schumann. Larson runs the baseline all the way over to the left corner. Back to Schumann. Now back out top to Winder. Holds it there. Back to Schumann again. Shot clock down to 10. Back outside to Larson. Good ball movement by the Indians, but they're not penetrating with it. It's back to Schumann from the left corner. No good. Winder reaches over the back, taps the ball, as it'll be the Century ball. But Winder's lucky he didn't get called for a foul.
Yeah, he was up over the top there, but they clearly saw that he touched the ball last.
So here comes full court pressure now by the Indians as they get it in to Gonzalez in the back court. I checked that. That's not Gonzalez, it's Gillespie. Up into the front court as it comes to Gunter. Gunter back angle left to the top of the key. Now over on the right side. It comes to Wilkinson. Wilkinson's bad pass goes off the foot of Gillespie and out of bounds. Hey, John, did you know the Polar Bear restaurant is back and better than ever?
Yes, great.
Stop in for lunch or after the game. They're on State Street at the south end of the city of Preston. 37-27, Preston leads by 10, 4:33 to play here in the quarter. They get Larson out of the game now. As right now on the floor here for the Indians, it's Harris, Knapp, Winder, Jones, and Schumann. Jones on the left side. Now Winder has it at the left elbow. Back to Jones, but takes a three and hits it. Jones has another 3 in the game. That gives him a total of 16 tonight. That's 3 off his season high of 19, which he has done twice. Blackfoot back up into the front court. 40-27. Preston's lead is 13. 4:05 to play. Back to Adamson. Adamson, a little running right-hand hook is no good. Winder up high to grab the rebound and a foul underneath.
Gonzalez, or not Gonzalez, but
called it on Gillespie, I think. 15, yeah. That's going to be 3 on him as well. 3 team fouls against the Diamondbacks here in the third quarter.
It's Gonzalez.
Gonzalez comes back in. I believe that was Gillespie who went back to the bench. So Preston leads by 13. Harris has it on the angle left. Back over to Jones. Looks at another 3. That's no good. as a good position there by Gunter, able to control the rebound. Gives it back to Blackhawk, who runs it back up into the front court. He'll stop short. He'll pop a three and hit it. As timeout called by the Diamondbacks again. They've got the lead down back to 10 with 3:38 to play. 40-30. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Stop in, ladies, at 12 North State Street in Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activity, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
So the lead back to 10 again, 40-30. Preston has the lead, 3:30 to play. They have the ball. Harris down low at the left block, doesn't shoot. Gives it to Winder. Winder staves off a couple of blocking attempts. His shot no good. Harris with a quick putback is back up and in.
Yep, Harris in the right place at the right time. Able to put that one back.
His first points of the second half. Blackhawk has it back up into the front court. Blackhawk will swing it back outside. Gonzalez looks at a three. That's no good. High rebound is pulled down inside as it was Billings inside of Harris. His shot no good. Gonzalez tried to put it back up. He missed it, and Moffitt able to grab the rebound as it comes back to Jones. Back up in the front court for the Indians. Jones to Harris in the key. Kicks it back outside. Back outside now on the angle right. Jones's pass is punched up in the air, taken away by the Diamondbacks. Gonzalez for three from the right side is good.
Yeah, he's not afraid to shoot that. He's got a quick release, takes one step, lets it fly.
42-33. Preston's lead is 9 again with 2.5 to play in the quarter. Jones has it in the left corner. Harris right along the baseline. Defended there, turns on Billings, tries to drive on Billings. He'll stop. His shot bounces around a couple of times. Schumann wrestles the ball away and gets the layup.
Yeah, and he wrestled that away from a bigger player, too. Nice job.
Lead back out to 11, 44-33. Knapp and Larson will be back in for the Indians next time the ball is dead. Nice turnaround jumper there by Blackhawk as he hits it. He's got 13, and it's 44-35.
33 or 35?
Should be 35.
Okay.
They didn't put any points on the board. As Winder, little jumper from along the baseline, no good. Harris will draw the foul. Harris goes over the back, draws the foul, and for Cruz, that's his second. First team foul in the half against, in the quarter rather, against the Indians. So with 1:44 to play, Century has the ball back and a 9-point lead, 44-35. Over on comes the Gunter on the left side. Gunter, top of the key. Gives it back to Billings. Swing it back over on the left side. Blackhawk's going to take another three. No good. Harris able to grab the rebound with one hand and pull it down. Back up into the front court. Cruz all the way. Top of the key. Tries to spin it down low to Knapp. Knapp missed the layup. As, boy, I tell you what, Preston's having a hard time from 3 feet or less tonight as it comes back up quickly in the front court. As Payne gets it back down low. The shot up and in, and it counts.
Yeah, it was a good move by Blackhawk.
So Blackhawk gets the hoop. The foul is the second of the period against the Indians. That's going to go on Jones, and it'll be his second. Preston's probably missed 10 shots from inside of 3 feet tonight.
Easy.
Free throw no good. Larson has the rebound. 1:05 to play in the quarter. 44-37. Jones, top of the key. Comes back to Moffitt, back to Jones. Back over it comes again to Larson on the left side. Larson, one bounce dribble to Knapp along the baseline. Now back to Larson, a three from the corner. That's no good, just a little bit long. Tapped up in the air. Harris able to go and get it there for the Indians. Back to Larson. Get it back down low to Knapp. It's stripped away. They're going to say that Knapp touched it last. Payne knocked it away, and Century will get the ball. 43 seconds to play in the quarter. Jordan Wilkinson back into the game as Billings will go back to the bench. Preston has won the last 2 straight over Century and 9 of the last 11. Gonzalez, a 3 again from the right side, no good. Harris has the rebound there, tries to dribble behind his back. Gonzalez got a hand on it and knocked it away.
Yeah, quick hands by Gonzalez there to knock it away from Cruz.
So Preston trying not to go into survival mode here in the last 30 seconds of quarter number 3. As their lead is only 7. As it comes to Larson, back to Jones, back over in the right corner to Moffitt, back out top, swing it back to Jones. Harris, a 3 from the left corner, no good. Tap by Knapp as it comes back to Larson. Another blown layup for the Indians. Back to Knapp, put it up and in.
They finally got one. Then 3 feet. Nice play by
3 seconds to play in the quarter as they get it back to Gonzalez. He throws it from the midcourt, and it's going to be no good. Well, certainly the Diamondbacks have cut into the lead. It's 46-37 as we head to the 4th. Preston's lead is only 9 on the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
All right, 46-37. Century has the ball to start the 4th. They outscored the Indians in the 3rd quarter 18-12 to get back into the game. 9-point lead. Driving. It's Gillespie. Lay it up. Missed the layup as Schumann came down with the rebound. And then Gonzalez takes it away and draws the foul.
That's going to be called on Schumann.
Foul on Schumann is his 2nd. And just 13 seconds into the quarter, Preston has their first team foul of the quarter. And the 4th quarter brought to you by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Plus, they call it a shooting foul, so Gonzalez is going to go to the line. His first free throw is no good. Tonight's game brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Call for more information at 435-232-1837. Gonzalez back to the free throw line. His second one, no, he missed them both. He did that earlier tonight as well as the rebound in the backcourt as Moffitt tried to get tied up, but Gillespie was right in his face, and then Gillespie draws the foul in the backcourt 90 feet from the opposing basket, and it's his 4th foul. So team fouls even, 1 apiece. As Jones has it back up in the front court for the Indians, as they certainly have turned up the defensive pressure and trying to trap the ball now, as Gonzalez got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. We've seen several teams do this to really turn up the defensive intensity against the Indians, and a lot of times the Indians have cracked. Jones, top of the key, driving off the glass. Ben finally got the layup to go in.
Yeah, good roll, finger roll by Jones.
Jones with 18. Preston's lead back out to 11 again, 48-37. Blackhawk on the right side, out top. Payne shoots a 3. No good. Tapped inside. Moffitt has the rebound.
Good job by Moffitt to get possession and box out.
Minute gone here in the quarter. Preston leads by 11. Jones back down low again. crosses into the paint, throws the pass down low to Knapp, can't get a shot, tries to flick it back outside. Schumann able to chase it down, gets it back to Jones with the fresh 35 on the shot clock as it comes back to Larson at the top of the key. Larson will shoot from there. That's no good. As a foul inside against Schumann. Schumann tried to box out and just kind of threw his back into his defender and drew the foul. That's 3 on Jake. And you got a timeout on the floor with 6:42 to play. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your look at Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston. We'll be right back on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Tonight's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925, and by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. You'll find them on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. 48-37. Just a minute and 18 seconds into the fourth quarter. It seems like we've done a whole lot in a minute and 18 seconds.
Yeah, this quarter is just kind of slow, but there's been a lot of calls, different kinds.
So here comes Blackhawk back up into the front court, gives it to Gonzalez as they try to go down in the left corner to Payne. Payne gets it back out to Gonzalez. Now into the corner where Gillespie is posted up there. Now back outside to Gonzalez again. Blackhawk has it as he stands way out near the timeline. Straight out, about 40 feet from the basket. Now he takes it down into the right corner. He'll raise and elevate from there. Three-pointer's no good. Rebound comes off to Gonzalez, tries to drive the baseline, has it blocked, taken away by Larson. Larson gets it back up into the front court as it comes back to Jones with 6 minutes to play here in the fourth. Jones will bring it back to the top of the key. Preston leads by 11, 48-37. Back over on the right side, it comes to Moffitt, to Larson in the corner, back to Moffitt. He'll look at a three, in, out. Knapp with the rebound inside. Lay it up, back up and in. Good play by Knapp. He's got 5, and the lead back to 13.
Yeah, good hands when he goes up for that rebound. Pulled it down with both hands. Authority.
Blackhawk stopped, trapped right at the timeline. However, they get it into the left corner. A shot there by Payne's no good. Rebound comes off to Gillespie again. Bounce it down low to Wilkinson. He'll turn from the left block. That's no good. Knapp flying through to grab the rebound and gets pushed in the middle of the back.
I thought they were going to call that on Titan because he came across.
Nope, they did call it on Payne, though. It's going to be his third. And the team fouls are now even at 2 apiece here in the quarter. So Jones will walk it back up into the front court. 5:20 to play. 50-37, Preston leads. Good pass down low. Knapp not able to control it. They're able to get it back outside as it comes back again to Jones. Jones will get it back to Bryce. Back to Jones. Back to Moffitt. Back out top to Jones again. Jones to Harris. Turns, looks at Adamson right in the chest. Now shoots over him, and it won't go down. Blackhawk and Knapp fight for it, and it's going to be off of Blackhawk and out of bounds. 4:59 left in the quarter.
Yeah, the official in good position to see that touch by the Diamondbacks as it went out of bounds.
50-37. Bryce holding, now lobs it in as it comes into Harris. Just outside the three-point area. He'll give it back to Jones on the angle left. Jones comes down on the left side, back to Moffitt. Watches the cutters go through as it comes back to Harris. Now back to Jones. Looks and lines up another three. Good again. That's a new season high for Jones. That's 21 on the night. First time into the 20s this year for Jones. As Gonzalez answers at the other end with a 2. And Jones wants a timeout. as Gonzalez able to match the basket down at the other end. 4.5 to play, 53-39. The ladies, don't forget, stopping at Magnolia Road for tops, bottoms, shoes, and accessories. That's what you'll find at Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
North Stars Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Well, so far here in the fourth, John, the two teams going back and forth.
Yeah, that's been very competitive on both sides of the ball tonight.
Preston has outscored the Diamondbacks here in the fourth quarter so far, 7-2, for their 53-39 lead with 4.5 to play. Full court pressure again put on here by the Diamondbacks as the ball comes to Jones up in the front court. Moffitt, a three from the left corner. No good. High rebound. Pulled down by Knapp as he chases it into the right corner. Bryce had it knocked away. Tries to save it back to Jones. Back to Moffitt. Blocked by Adamson. Controlled by the Indians. Back outside to Bryce. That's no good. And the rebound finally comes off to Gunter. Wild and crazy around the Preston hoop, but nothing will go down as they get it back up into the front 47 feet. Blackhawk has it in the corner. He'll give it off to Wilkinson. Cross-court pass to Adamson from the angle right, no good. His rebound down low. Adamson gets it back and puts it in.
Good work by the Diamondbacks underneath the basket. That time they boxed the Indians completely out.
53-41, 3:35 to play. Harris down low over Wilkinson and gets it in. Cruz now with 13 in the game, and the Preston lead back out to 14, 55-41. Blackhawk takes the ball, free throw line extended right. He'll hold it there, bounce it down low on the baseline to Adamson, goes around Knapp, flip it up in the air, no good. Air ball pulled down by Knapp. He'll give it off to Jones, who will walk the ball back up into the front court to burn some time. 3:05 left here in quarter number 4. Jones will hold it there, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Knapp comes up to the free throw line to meet it. Gets the pass there, now he'll give it back to Jones. Jones from behind the screen, that's no good. As Adamson able to get the rebound. But errant pass comes to Gunter up in the front court as stealing and then slipping and landing on the ball was Kason Bryce. But he hops back up.
If Bryce had been able to control that ball before going out of bounds, he would have had a breakaway to the basket.
Knapp and Moffitt out of the game. Schumann and Winder back in here now for the Indians. 2:47 left. Preston leads by 14. Looking for their 7th straight win. Down low to Wilkinson. Left-handed layup is good.
Nice pass by Blackhawk.
As back up in the front court, Winder has it. Cuts across the paint. Shoots over Wilkinson. That's no good. As again, as Blackhawk back up in the front court. Back to Wilkinson in the left corner. Comes back outside on the angle. Left back to Blackhawk. Across the top of the key, knocked away by Bryce and then kicked out of bounds by Bryce.
It's got to be frustrating. You know, you get a good steal like that, and then it comes down off your foot and goes out of bounds. Keep your head up,
Tonight's game brought to you by Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen in Preston. Set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. And remember, they now have an office here in Pocatello. Blackhawk spinning down low. Wilkinson has a block by Bryce and a foul on Bryce.
You should have seen that no-look pass by Blackhawk to Wilkinson, but it was blocked. Luckily, it was blocked by Bryson, I believe.
Bryce gets the foul, his first. Indians' 3rd team foul of the quarter, and Wilkinson will go back to the free throw line. Wilkinson with just 4 points tonight, as his first free throw is no good. He's just a sophomore, but I tell you what, in 2 years, he's going to be a handful.
Yeah, he's going to be right up there with some of the top players.
55-43. Preston leads by a dozen, as the second free throw by Wilkinson is no good again. So he's missed 4 in a row here in the second half, as Schumann has it back up into the front court. Schumann back to Jones on the angle right, as Blackhawk stands there right in front of him. Swing it back over to Harris. Crossover dribble down the middle. We'll kick it back over to Bryce from along the right baseline. That's no good. And the rebound's off to Gunter. 1:45 to play in the game. Back down low as it comes to Payne. Tries to just bump his way in. No call, and he gets the layup.
Yeah, Winder just kind of let him bump him and back it off, but...
And a timeout called by the Indians. It'll be a full timeout called by Jones with 1:38 to play. 55-45. Preston's lead is 10 on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Indians get the ball back up the floor as Jones brings it back into the front court with 1.5 minutes to play. They lead by 10, 55-45. Comes back on the angle right, back to Jones, comes around the screen set by Winder. Winder rolls, but they can't get the ball to him. Back to Harris, 10 on the shot clock. Harris hands it off to Schumann. Schumann wants to drive with 7. Gets between a couple of guys, gets his own rebound, wants to go back up, and wisely pulls it back out on the reset to the shot clock. Harris driving all the way, lay it up and in.
That was
strong to the hoop.
Yep, good play by Harris as he went in and decided, take the shot, get it off the glass.
Wilkinson for 3, that's no good, as Harris able to grab the rebound again, and then an intentional foul in the backcourt committed by Spencer Payne, as he ran into and then grabbed Harris by the jersey and spun him around with 47 seconds left, as that should be 4 on Payne, and it is. And that's 3 team fouls against each team. So, again, you see the coaches not able to understand this new system where they have fouls to give in the final minute. Harris back to Winder, back outside. 37 seconds left on the game clock as it comes back to Harris. They'll hold on to it, as just about an 8-second difference between shot clock and the game clock, as Jones has it back outside. Preston leads 57-45, 23 seconds left in the game. Shot clock now down to 8. Jones at the top of the key, wants to drive all the way. He's fouled going up, and he'll go to the free throw line, as Jones able to cap off what is already a season high scoring-wise for him, as he goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 16 seconds left on the clock. So here's Jones with 21 on the night, as the first free throw is good to give him 22. And that makes it 58-45. Preston leads by 13. They're going to win their 7th in a row, and Preston will improve their record to 13-3 as Jones makes them both. He gives them 23. So here comes Blackhawk back up on the floor. Shot clock is off. Just let Gonzalez drive. He flips it up toward the basket. No good. It's tapped out by Bryce as it comes to Jones. He'll just hold it in the backcourt and let the clock run out, as Preston will win it by the final score tonight of 59-45 as Preston wins it by 14. So they've won 7 in a row. They're now 13-3 overall on the year, and a big win because it's a conference game as they go to 2-0 in conference play here on the year. Remember, Preston's back home on Saturday. Blackfoot will be in town. If you can't be there, you'll want to be, because that's going to be an exciting game. If you can't be there, we'll have it for you here on KACH, on mylocalradio.com, and on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Stay tuned. The postgame show is coming up next.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training. Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
105.5 FM KACH.
I'm Dan Keller, Mayor of Preston, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jay Butters with Alta Bank, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, this is Lyle Fuller with the Fuller & Fuller Law Firm, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Larry Morrison with Evergreen Financial Partners. We are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
105.5 KACH. We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837.
And welcome back here to Pocatello as tonight the Preston Indians able to pick up their 13th win of the year. They're now 2-0 in conference play, and that puts them a full game ahead of the Pocatello Thunder, who are 1-1 in conference and also 13-3 overall on the year. This is the post-game show brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Call for more information at 435-232-1837. John, they got off to a quick start, just like Coach Jones wanted, then had to battle a little bit through the middle portion of the game, but they're able to end up coming away with a nice 14-point win.
Yeah, congratulations to the Indians on their win, but it was a physical battle. The Diamondbacks played very physically tonight against the Indians, and they got away with a lot. They caused some problems underneath the basket. We just couldn't hit those shots because they were putting bodies on us, doing everything, so they're forcing shots up. But it was a tough battle underneath tonight. And good thing we had some of the players get hot three-point line, because that really helped us out tonight also.
So they win their 7th in a row. And for the Indians, they get ready for a game against Blackfoot, as the whole emphasis was this 4 games in a row on the road that Preston was going to have to play before their next home game. Well, it ends up they sweep all 4.
Yeah, and that's very good, and some good teams too. Blackfoot, Pocatello, Century, they're all good teams. But we have a couple of games coming up that's going to be really tough before we come back to conference play.
That's right. So they still got road games at Hillcrest, the number 1 team in the state, 2-time defending state champions. Still have to come back here to Pocatello to take on Highland coming up before the season's over. And, of course, they still have 2 games against Pocatello and Century, but at least both of those are at home.
Yeah, that game against Highland is going to be at the pit,
yes,
over in Pocatello. I'm kind of glad they're not playing it here, personally, just with my personal feelings. But we want to thank the Diamondbacks for giving us the opportunity to play here, and the Highland Rams.
Yep. So for Century, they played well. They played tough, like you talked about. They just they're lacking a player or two. They need a big hot hand like they used to have in the past couple of years.
Yeah, they do have some good young players, but they have 10 seniors also on the team that, and
wow,
some of them played and some of them didn't. But, they can make some noise down the road. They'll never be a pushover in our district.
Jordan Wilkinson, probably their best player, didn't score a lot tonight, but their best player physically on the team, he's only a sophomore.
Yeah, and a very good athlete, very strong body, very, very well-built kid. I'm going to look forward to seeing him the next 3 years.
Yep, exactly. Me too. This is the Ralph's Construction post-game show. We'll come back. We'll look at the stats from tonight's game as we continue after this on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, welcome back here to the postgame show. Let's take a look at the final stats from tonight's game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today, and stop by their office at 33 South 1st East in Preston, or call 208-852-2364. For the Diamondbacks, Jordan Wilkinson, who we just talked about, finished the game with 4 points tonight. Elias Blackhawk finished with 15. Spencer Payne had a total of 11 in the game. Just 2 points in the game for Zach Gillespie. Kevin Anderson finished with 4, and 7 points in the game for Adrian Gonzalez. For the Indians, Titan Knapp finished with a total of 5 tonight. Coulter Moffitt had 2. Reggie Larson had 7. He walked by and he said it's actually his hip that's bothering him, and he says he'll be okay. So that's good news. Jake Schumann finished with 5 points tonight. Cruz Harris finished with a total of 15, a new season high for Drew Jones tonight as he finished with 23. Cason Bryce played but did not score, and Carson Winder had a total of 2 in the game tonight for the Preston Indians. So a good win overall for Preston.
Yeah, like I said, if we could have hit those inside shots, I think our score would have been a little higher and more even, because we just missed a lot of shots inside.
So Preston wins it. They're now 13-3. They're 2-0 in conference, and they've won 7 in a row. Take our final timeout. We'll come back, get some final thoughts from John before we say goodnight. After this is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
A reminder, coming up as soon as we are done here, we'll have a complete rebroadcast of the Westside Girls against the Malad Dragon game that took place tonight. So if you want to hear the Westside Girls, stick around. We'll have that game coming up for you in just a couple of minutes. Preston wins their 7th in a row. John, final thoughts from you before we say goodnight.
Yeah, it's always fun to follow the Indians. They do a great job. It's never going to be a perfect game in any, every night, but these young men don't give up. I can't tell you how many times we've had shot after shot after shot on one possession. We don't give up. They may not all fall, but they don't give up. Great job by the Indians tonight.
Indeed it was, as they jumped out to a big lead early, led by 15 at halftime, and ended up winning by 14 overall in the game. 59-45 the final. Next up for the Indians, they're back home on Saturday night when they welcome the Blackfoot Broncos, who they beat a few weeks ago. It's the second meeting of the year between the two teams as well. The Polar Bear pregame show on Saturday will get started at 7 p.m. with a tip-off around 7:30. Next game for the Preston Lady Indians will be tomorrow night, as they'll come back up here to Pocatello. They'll go across town to Pocatello High School, as they will face the Pocatello Lady Thunder coming up tomorrow night. Again, pregame just after 7, tip-off scheduled for 7:30. That'll wrap up our coverage for tonight. The executive producer of KCH Radio Sports is Val Cook. Associate producer is Cody Olson. Our studio coordinator tonight has been John Beverly. For myself and John Slaughter, we'll remind you the final score as Preston wins it 59-45 on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Stay tuned. Coming up, it's the Westside Girls against the Malad Dragons. It's on the way next, as we'll wish you a very pleasant good night from here in Pocatello at Century High School.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting LLC and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting LLC.